on stormy nights, half the village would be out on the street, watching them and hoping and praying that they'd get back to the island safely. They were often the topic of conversation in the house, the McGowan brothers from the island. As a young lad, I met Pat McGowan, I think it was, who was one of the brothers who had gone to the States and come home to the island to retire. So I remember him as a kind of a big strapping man when I was a kid. One of the things, both my mother and my grandmother, when they were kids, the McGowan brothers, or the lads that went before them from the island, that did the perches, as soon as they lit the perches, that was bedtime for all the kids at the point. So they had that sort of burnt into their memory. But they also spoke an awful lot about the danger and, going out to light the perches. And I don't think people appreciate that perches are 15 or 20 foot tall. You haven't got a solid platform, you're in a boat, and you got to jump onto a ladder and climb up the top of the perch and put the storm lantern on and take the old one off, back down again, jump into the boat, which is grand in the summertime. And it's not a big deal if there's not a lot of ships, but when these guys were operating, there was a ship on every tide. So if the perches weren't lit, the ships couldn't get up the river. So it was a pretty hairy job. And I know one incident that they couldn't turn to because it was a ferocious storm, and they reckoned no ship would be going up the river, and actually one turned up and they got sacked on the head of it. I think they got a replacement for about a week, and that person then thought the job was too dangerous and they had to rehire the McGowans. As I say, they were before my time, but I knew all about them. But the memory of former days and the McGowan brothers rowing from the island lives on at the point.